Hello everyone and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This is episode 8, where last time we proceeded to a new island. However, it had already been devastated. Unfortunately, it seems that we were too late. So upon checking out Great Fish Isle, I believe, Great Fish Isle, yes, we needed to quickly travel back to Windfall and learn about what the pirates were doing, and they were getting bombs because they needed to go to Outset Island, where our sweet little Jabu, but it's called Jabun, has decided to hide out in a little cave. And there's enemies on this island now in the form of our chew jellies. Our sweet little Outset Island has been compromised. But we're now here with a few more tools under our belt. So before we head on up, or I guess head around the back and try and access this new area, we want to take a look around. Whoa! Why am I hitting it? No, don't jump attack. Put the sword away. No, put the sword away. I'm literally attacking the pig. I did not mean to. The facial expression when something is too heavy is crazy. Okay, so this pig is so large. Where are the parents? How are they enjoying their one giant pig? What happened to the other pigs? What happened to the other pigs? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do to the other pigs? Oh, Link, you made it back. Nasty things have been happening here at night ever since you left on that boat. You'd better head on home early. And don't come out to play until long after the sun has risen tomorrow. Well, I mean, there is... Okay. Oh? Sure, okay. There's 4 of them. These are siblings. And yet, the kids sleep on this lower area. Not... Okay. You know what? It's not good for me to come into your home and judge how you all sleep. I'm so glad you're safe, Link. We've all been so worried. The boys will be so surprised to hear you've returned, just as soon as they wake up, that is. But they're in an eternal slumber, I suppose, because of the whole infinite night thing. Please tell me what happened to those other pigs. Oh, here we go. Oh, did you notice how large the pig you gave us has grown? It's a king among pigs. Yeah, but I gave you 3. There were 2 others. The boys will be here waiting to play. Okay. Assumedly, they ate the pigs, guys. And what do they feed this pig for it to grow so large? Okay, sure. Sure thing. That pig has now grown into a mighty fine lechonk. We'll go... Where should we go? Should we go up and around? Or I guess maybe we should just swim around the back and try and find a little spot here. I don't know if I can make... I can make this map a little... Yeah, I can zoom in on this map a little bit. What's actually cool about looking at the map on the touchpad is I can also see where the boat is located. So that's pretty fun. I'm going to run out of... I'm actually just going to drown. My head just being under the water. So Link's going to drown. Good night, everybody. Let me just drown real quick. Perhaps taking the boat is the best course of action. Are you ready? If that is the case, then we must search for the cave around the back of Outset, where Jabun is said to hide. Okay, so we can just kind of... Off we go. We've cured our mother of her ailment. We're gonna go check in with this fish over here so we can get fish details. So I'll have to do this. I'm not changing the wind because I'll catch the drift over the island in a second. Yeah. Hello, mate. Come on, hand it over. Let me paint you a picture. Oh. This here, mate. Bloody Outset Island. I heard that beneath the big head boulder on top of that hill on Outset is where the greatest treasures of all, the golden triumph forks, are buried. But actually, Fry, I must have misheard or something, because this one guy told me that what was actually buried beneath the weird rock was some shard of something called a Triforce. Who ever heard of that? That's crazy. There's a big difference between Triumph Forks and Triforce. I mean, I think someone intentionally buried something misleading there. And that's all the info I've got to offer. So a piece of the Triforce located underneath that head rock, huh? Or is it Triumph Forks? That's a spicy little bit of information there. Okay, so here we go, catching that breeze. Let's take a look. Oh. Well, there you go. So there it is. However, something in the way. Something in the way. Okay, so if I quickly do this, and then we aim it at this, and then we go boom. Oh, it's doing damage to it at a spectacular frame rate. Okay, you gotta aim on the higher one first. I didn't know if it was just slowly doing damage and it would explode from the top. I have to actually shoot the top one. There you go. Boom, it's open. The cave can be entered. Okay. And that gets rid of the little whirlpool. Take that, pirates. Oh my god, it's Jabu Jabu, alright. Look at this! Speaking the ancient tongue once more. Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. The Triforce of Courage, perhaps. I love that the shortest subtitle, I always get a laugh whenever there's a really short subtitle and it's like the longest voice audio so far. Okay, there was a second page. Scratch that. I do. It is the only way. God damn, I got a free pearl. I didn't even have to go through no dungeon for it. Thank you, Jabun. You got Nayru's pearl. The water spirit Jabun was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. New pearl just dropped, and we never even had to speak to him ourselves. It was a good thing we had the Lion King here. Alright, see you later. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Very interesting. We're making such huge progress in terms of the story, it feels. And there's so much of the map that is yet undiscovered. So it's very, very clear that the 3 pearls you've gathered deal with the Triangle Islands, as one is here, the Eastern Triangle, and then we've got our other 2. But we also have that secondary map that was drawn in regards to the Triforce as well. So I'm really curious about that. We're certainly going to enjoy exploring way more of this island. I'm sure at some point we will be returning to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue kidnapped individuals, and it's a Zelda game. Exploration and optional stuff is going to be all over the place. So do not worry, I will be exploring the oceans and checking out more stuff. It just seems at the moment that the game has kind of pushed you into completing some stuff right now. But very, very keen to explore way more. And they're like, hey, you should check out stuff on Outset before it's too late. And I'm like, well, I can't actually get up to this head thing right now, I don't think. But let's see if we can. I'll take a look around. Considering it's nighttime, maybe if we go back to Windfall, we might get lucky and I can participate in the auction. But at the moment, I don't know. There's potential that I might be able to, like, glide from up there over there, maybe, but I'm not sure. I have a feeling that would be something that we'd have to do later. Not sure, but we have the 3 pearls. There's also, well, we're not sure what this is yet. Not sure what this page is, so we'll have to find out. Speak with Grandmama before we leave, shall we? My dear sweet Link, whenever you have an empty bottle, bring it to Grandma. Okay, so that's all. Grandma is just soup lady. Soup lady. I guess we leave. We've been told to finish our business here, but if I don't go to those islands and do that stuff right away, I think we should be okay to just explore and do some other stuff. Gonna quickly head over to the shop ship. Because the shop ship sells bombs. I think. Are you still sick? Yeah, okay, we do have bombs now. I've been waiting, you lucky person, you. Pirates sold me bombs for cheap. Now's your chance. Bye, bye, bye. By the way, Mr. Customer, are you acquainted with that adorable little pirate girl? You have a bashful look on your face, Mr. Customer. You can't hide it from me. Or just use this to browse. Okay. 30 bombs for 60 rupees, which is totally affordable. I'll buy those. Thank you. Very interesting. They do not care to warn you that you will be buying more than you can carry, like the bomb shop in Twilight Princess. As I'm not responsible if you buy more. So it's gonna be the same price, regardless. And I did that knowingly, because I said, fair enough, I need something to spend my rupees on. Now, we have quite a journey ahead of us. But now that we're not racing to that location, I think we'll try and explore some more squares, find some more fish, see what we can discover. But again, there are still a few items that we do not possess. There is at least, there's five? Yeah. 5 useful items that we've yet to obtain on this screen. So there'll probably be something that will help us in multiple things that we've come across here, but we will set the wind to the north and off we go. Let me open my map down here. There's also treasure charts that we're not going to touch because we do not need treasure. I think on our way back to Windfall as well, we'll have to check out Tingle's place. We'll see what that's like. But at the moment, the ocean traversal is a bit the same. It's just kind of like nice and relaxing. The music is nice when it's daytime. If you're not being attacked by some purple sharks, you're having a cruisy old time. And then it's just waiting to come across certain things. So it's just chill vibes. Until you get attacked by a purple shark. Now that I'm not in a hurry, I'm actually going to try and get one. There we go. Nice. I got one. The unfortunate part is when you are staying still, they just circle you and then they attack you. So the sad part about that... Wait, did that... Oh. That rupee was like automatically coming to my location. Wow. Alright, yeah, so this is unfortunately what happens if you waste too much time. They get too far ahead. There you go. Hey, double kill. God, the way that they wash up. Yeah, it's very rude how these fish respond to you. If you're not moving, they will circle you intentionally. Hang on, there's a fish here. And I've already spent most of my bombs. Hopefully we can get a little bomb increase, but that's good though. It means that there's a lot for me to keep spending the money on. Throw the bait out, get the fish. Fish tells me the thing. Oi, oi, paper, paintbrush, hand it over. Let me paint you something. Let me tell you something. Oh! We are currently located in Five Eye Reef, mate. Bloody Five Eye Reef. Now, according to my information, there was a huge fairy who lived to the south of here in the forest on Outset Island. But now all that's left is in the ruins of the fairy fountain where she lived. It's sort of sad. But to tell you the truth, I hear there still is a fairy there. Yep, she's still alive and kicking down there, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. So, maybe on Outset Island we should go back to the forest then and see if there's a fairy that we can wake up. Considering the whole sick grandma thing, it seems like they were actually giving us a bit of information in regards to helping her. Because if we didn't have a fairy in the bottle, I suppose that would be what we'd be looking to do. So maybe before we get too far, let's go back to Outset Island actually and see if we can wake up this fairy. Oh, so close! If only I could fly to the top of that hill. If only. Beneath that rock head, the Traversal. Oh, I nearly spoke aloud without thinking. It's a secret, yes. Quite a secret. Well, I can't fly, but I can glide. You reckon that I'm going to be able to get over there? I think... Oh, I can't even... Oh, because the bridge was taken out. Right. The bird, when Ariel was taken, took out the bridge. So I can't even get across to there anymore. You reckon I can, like... Oh, maybe get it back across if I do this. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Definitely, if I didn't fuck up the whole wind direction thing, which I did. Ah, yummy, yummy, yummy. Hello, Grandma. I have an empty bottle. Can I please have some more soup? Please? Thank you. Thank you for the elixir soup. Okay, so my damage is doubled until I take damage. So I assume that just continuously applies. We're not in a dangerous situation though, so it should be okay. But magic restored. Let's try and change the wind direction to the right direction and get on over there. Okay, let's change the wind. And change it this way. To the west. Okay. Now the wind is going this way. And... Oh yeah! I made it across. Whoa! Hits the tree, gets knocked down. Okay, nice. Got some... All the magic power is up here. We'll go in here first and see what we can find. What is that? What is that? Oh. Enemies. Oh, okay. Well, there goes my increased damage. I got hit by the stupid bug. So there you go. Mama's elixir has, I haven't got to see the increased damage effects yet, sadly. Oh, wait, I can blow this up. That's the thing, right? That's what's not allowing the fairy to be seen. Here we go. Very nice. Fairy, fairy, where you at? That is fucking amazing. Holy shit. Oh my god! That's gorgeous. And the music. Wow, okay. I'm in Atlantica. Whoa, okay, yeah. That's a design choice. Goddamn, all right. The Great Fairies look like that now. It's always so interesting playing a new Zelda game because you're always just like, what is this thing gonna look like now? What have they decided to change it to? So now it's just some sort of like spiritual four-armed entity. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Oh my god, they turned the fairy into some sort of crazy, crazy spiritual thing. Oh. Alright. With the power of money, I give you a bigger wallet. I can now hold up to 1,000 rupees. Thank you, Great Fairy. Very cool. She's like, I know what you need. You on your great quest of adventure. The needs of capitalism run high. Big wallet. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Yo! Let me get rid of this and put a fairy in there. Whoop. I love how not excited he is to do that. All right, one of you lucky fairies is coming home with me, and you look so happy about it. Whee! Thanks, guys. Okay, we have a fairy fountain in some sort of amazing Atlantica environment. Let's get out of here. I was wondering if there would be a pathway here that would take us to the face rock, but apparently not. But there you go. So that's how you get the fairy for your grandma if you don't already have one. I think if we go here, and we might be able to get around. This is the thing. The wind is going in this direction, so off we go. Oh, we got this. We got this in the bag. Nice. The Triumph Forks. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. With the power you have now, you can neither lift nor destroy that stone, and yet, somewhere on this sea, the power to do so lies, waiting for one to find it. You must seek it out. Okay, so I do love that because the game has hinted since the start that you are, for some reason, able to, attempt to lift things obscenely heavy. And that's the game being like, look, you'll be able to lift this, okay? At some point in time, you'll be able to lift it, but not now. Will it come in the form of a Goron bracelet? Will it come in the form of some other magical device? Probably. We'll see when we get there. It's very hard to glide against the wind. I wouldn't recommend it. It destroys your little leaf. Look, I got nothing left. The leaf is inherently tied to my magic bar. And we do have a letter. Good morning. Letters for Link. Here's your letter. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance. Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of art, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we have only one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first served. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. The assistant manager at the Rockspire shop ship. Damn. Thank you. A empty bottle, a treasure map, and a third item, which I have forgotten because I saw empty bottle and that's all that I can think about. So we need to go to Rockspire, and I'm going to press the correct sequence of buttons to look through my map here. I don't think we have Rockspire in our map. So I actually don't know where that is. That's going to be something that is yet to be discovered, which that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? But there is a shop ship out there with some amazing stuff, and I just have to, I guess, hope for the best. So let's change that wind direction. We're heading north for now. Now, taking a look at this map, we'll try and just fill out our squares on our sea map as we go through. So we'll head up here, meet some fish, give them some bait, probably head back to Windfall Island, hopefully participate in an auction and win. You know, that's first order of business. We have an island where we can use some bombs, which is nice. Which reminds me, now that we have bombs, we can go back to Bomb Island. Gotta try that as well. We gotta find the fish. Also. Where's the fish? Where that fish at? In a location unbeknownst to me currently. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Remember bomb arrows, guys? Good old Twilight Princess. Okay. I'm gonna have to work out the timing for this thing properly. Wow, I thought I had it that time. I really gotta leave it late. There we go. Okay, nice. You do gotta leave it quite late. Oh, while also almost bombing yourself off of the thing. Nice. And that's on timing, but there's also one... Hang on. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's over the other side. Come on. That's in the water. Oh. Okay. Good thing there's a shop here. Nice, it landed on top of it. Okay, I'm not sure what purpose that served, but there you go. In the hole. Free bombs, there you go. To reach Western Fairy Island, head west from here. Okay, so sometimes... Oh, rare blue jelly! Hang on. I don't... Do I have a... Oh, no, wait. It doesn't go into the bottle. I'm thinking about Twilight Princess again. Yo! I can take this to Potion Man. A magical cure-all. It can't be used in its current form. We'll take that to Potion Man. Very nice. He's going to be so inspired. And so west of here... Hold on. West of here... I guess that's like the square over is another fairy place. What's in here, though? Ominous. Okay, it's light torches in the darkness type. No. Link, get the one stick. Oh! You know something I do appreciate? Why do I just keep hitting the torch? That's so annoying. One thing I do appreciate is this game going, you know what, guys? We don't need you to pick up sticks in your inventory. That's kind of a waste of time, right? We don't need to have sticks in the inventory. Instead, you can just pick them up whenever they're needed. And that's nice. That's good. That's a positive thing. Instead of wasting space in the inventory for items you don't need. They keep coming. Very nice. The Bat Cave. And here you find the bat suit. What do we get, baby? I got a treasure chart. Okay, very nice. When we're on the search for treasure, we have another one to find. Very good. All right. I need to find the bomb stuff. Just it just refreshes. All right. There's the fish. It's out there. Okay. Woo. Well, I'm not doing that again. I think the only thing I could hope for is that bomb arrows somehow would exist in this game as well. We haven't... I think this is the longest I've ever played a Zelda game without coming across the bow and arrow, though. Which is kind of crazy. We'll just do the combination of the boomerang and the bomb. Just attach a bomb to the boomerang and it'll be fine. Where that fish at? There you are. Where we at, dog? I mean, where we at, fish? Oh, he's more right. Yeah. Chart information. Give me the seat chart. Let me do a little splish splash with the paintbrush. This is Rockspire Isle. I wonder how long it's been since the light in Windfall's lighthouse went dark. It's quite a grand sight, I tell you. The way that ray of light shone out like a shaft of gold through the cold darkness. I used to gaze at it with dear Gillian. Anyway, I bet if someone could shoot a powerful spark into the top of that lighthouse, it would light up again. Of course, that's just my intuition talking. Then again, you should never doubt a fish's intuition, small fry. We do know that there will be a bow and arrow at some point, because when we went up to that lighthouse, we're like, fire arrows, cool. So, there you go. Also, this is the Spire Isle. Very nice, because we're on a square next to Tingle's Island, I think, and that was where I was headed before we go to Windfall, so that's very nice. Let's cruise over to this boat then, because hopefully that means I'm going to cash in on a lot of on my rupees today. Stop! Stop the boat! Flash sale? Oh, it's true. Oh. Oh, a fine welcome to you, young person that I've never seen before. You're so lucky to meet me at this time. This shop will close in just 7 more days, and I'm having a clearance sale. MSRP? Oh my god. I can't even afford it. That's actually crazy. Open price. Current price. Capitalism. The price may be high, but it'll pay off handsomely in the end. All right. I love that I have had just a ludicrous amount of rupees this whole time. I hit the max, and then I'm like, whoa, I can buy these items? Hell yeah. Only for me to get here and find out that 2 are absurdly priced out of my range, where I have to max out my 1,000 rupee limit. And this one, I can't even afford. I need 13 more rupees. All right, you stay still, man. I gotta go find a little treasure spot so I can get some rupees. All right. The fact that I'm at a point where I'm just going to clear out all of my rupees is so funny to me. Where are we? I just need to find a little salvage zone, and then we go back to this place and I buy an empty bottle. And then we enjoy all of those rupees spent, and it means that I can't go to the auction right away. This is heading in the direction of the Forsaken Fortress, which is not what we want to do. There might be some treasure out here though. I'm not sure if there are if every square is a blank square. Like if there are any squares that are blank squares, or if there's always something to be found on any square on the map. Like this has some boats, I guess. And a tornado. I think this thing might be on this square. And then that thing even further out in the distance. Maybe. Alright. This thing is slowly coming to consume me. We're looking for a treasure spot, but instead we are finding a fish to ask, what is this place? Any other time, I would have been so glad to have 500 rupees. Oh, there's another Korok. Okay, this is a Korok with their withering tree. Hold on. Got any rupees in these jars? Okay, that heart, just thank you. One singular rupee, please. Thank you. It all goes towards a greater cause, I suppose. Alright, fish. Baited. Tell me where we are. Add this to my sea chart, please. Small fry, chart and information, please. You know the drill by now. We are on Mother and Child Isles. Okay. There's a big isle and a small isle. They say that inside the ring of rock that makes up the perimeter of that island, there lives an incredibly beautiful fairy. But the thing is, nobody's ever met her. Supposedly, the only way you'll ever meet her is to take a ride on a whirlwind and drop inside that rock perimeter from the sky above. Doesn't sound easy, Fry. And that's all the info I got to offer. Okay, so the little tornado here, is it going to arrive here in time, though? Is it coming over here slowly? Enough for me to get lifted up? Maybe. Oh, another blue chew jelly. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that it had that ability. Oh, it's, no, wait, okay. Hold on. The previous one I encountered did not have this. Surely I could use a bomb on it, right? It's like actually immune to the sword. Let's try and use bombs. Yeah, bomb works. There you go. Sometimes they are electrified. I'm not sure how I can get to that, because unfortunately, in regards to the boat... Oh, actually, if I change the wind direction, that should bring it to me. Is that right? Does that work? I'll have to try that. So we have fellow trees withering, forest that I've planted is doing the same. Ganondorf's evil plot. They called it Ganondorf and not Ganon this time, though. Forest water, though. So the more empty bottles we get, the more forest water we get. Okay, let's Wind Wake. And put the wind in this direction. Does that bring the tornado over here? So then I can go over up here. I don't think so. It's actually just... I think it's just staying in the same place. I've actually gotten it to stand still. Sadly, I think when you're around a tornado, your wind waking doesn't affect it. I thought I could maybe move the thing. Like bring it closer to me. Like if all the wind goes there, I could change the direction that it goes in and then bring it up here and then do that. But unfortunately, that doesn't work. Because I can't... Oh, this is a specific... Oh, that's why. This was angry wind god that the other dude told us about. I understand. I was like looking at that being like, hello, and then I was going to try and jump in it and sort of show that I don't think I can use the glider, but It's a specific angry wind god here. Cyclops' wrath. Foolish creature who does not fear the gods. To the end of the sea with you. Let the winds of Cyclops' wrath blow you away. Should I wind wake? And be like, look, I know the power of your brother. Like, do you reckon that would work? I say, look, the power of her brother. No? Okay. I'm about to just get yeeted. He's just transported me somewhere random. Link, are you alright? It would seem that the wind god Cyclos bears some ill will toward humans. As you go forward, it would be wise to try not get sucked up by any cyclones you see upon the seas. Ah, but if only we could find a way to harness the power of those cyclones, then it might be possible for us to travel across the ocean instantaneously. You do not yet have an item that can pierce distant targets. If you did, you might be able to obtain such a power. Keep that in mind. Alright, I need an arrow. I need a bow and arrow, and I don't have that yet. So the game is going, stop trying to explore. You're not doing anything. It's a fool's hope to explore at this point. You're getting in trouble. We have been put near the eastern triangle island that's right over here. So we've actually been placed right in the middle of the triangle island spots. So I guess that's what we're doing. We'll do what the game wants us to do again, because anytime I've tried to venture out, the game has said, screw you. Now, we have 7 days, apparently, to get that bottle. So I just need to find a little treasure spot, get the 500 rupees. A treasure spot. Lovely. We'll do this. Pop a little orb in a little statue. Pop a little orb in a little statue. Oh my god, if I could press the right button, I'll be dreaming. Hold on a minute. Do a little salvaging. Okay, no, over here. There we go. This is going to be the one time I need rupees, so it's going to give me a moldy shoe. Thank God. Okay, so far, I think it's only rupees. So there you go. Let's go to the island, pop the orb in the thing, and then I will go all the way back to that rocky island for the empty bottle, and then we just have to constantly be aware of the fact that a cyclone will throw you to a random location. However, the good news is we now know that that is future fast travel across the ocean, so that's very nice. Whoa! It lit up in our presence. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. You placed Farol's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. 2 pearls remain. Wonderful. Okay, well that's what that does. Time to go get an empty bottle. We have a couple of things on the way back to the empty bottle shop. There is some sort of big shell thing. Oh, and another Korok with another withered tree. We have we've seen, this is our 3rd one now. There you go. Swordsman, haven't seen you. Ah, trees, withering, it's true. Oh my god, please, evil plot, forest water, thank you. I'll be back. However, where am I and what is this note? I have a letter. Spit it out. How are you doing, Link? Do you have enough of Granny's soup? Where are you now? You may be closer than I suspect. Are you hungry? Are you keeping warm? You haven't injured yourself, have you? You always work so hard, Link. Do you have enough rupees? Your grandma doesn't have a lot, but I'm sending you everything I've saved up. As long as I have you and Arrow, I don't need anything else. I just want the two of you to return home safely. Love, Grandma. Oh my god. She's giving me her, like, 20 rupees. She's like, I don't have much, but you can have it. And I'm thinking about giving rupees back to her, you know? The timing of throwing a rock at that chew jelly was kind of crazy. Alright, pop this down here and enter the big shell house. Grandmama, you did not have to give me 20 rupees. But also that will be going into the empty bottle investment fund. So there you go. Oh, lovely. You know, just another one. There you go. We found another great fairy. And we could go find that other one that was off to the west of the Rocky Isle as well. Young Waker of the Winds, here you go. What is going to be our little upgrade here? You can now have 2,000 rupees. Yes, bomb bag. That's a fancy looking bomb bag. We can carry 60 wherever we go. Thank you so much, fairy. Here's one fairy. Here's more money, kid. Another one? Go commit some war crimes with those bombs. Thank you so much. That'll be good. I will feel less bad about, like, wasting a bunch of bombs on those sharks that attack me. I'm like, this is a precious commodity. Awesome. So it seems that near a fairy spot is also a Korok, because at that other place near the cyclone, there's apparently a fairy there too. Okay, let us continue. So heading in this direction will take us to another one of the pearl drop points, and then going even further across here will take us to Tingle's little place, and then after that is the Rocky Isle, where I can buy my empty bottle. Now I don't have to be scared of seeing those little treasure spots, because we can carry up to 1,000 rupees now. I'm pressing A, let me do it. It's literally, like, right here. Thank you. Gee, I wonder what could be in this shiny box. Alright, I feel pretty confident that it's always going to be a 50 rupee arrangement. Alright, we have another, oh god. We have another bit of bait to throw out here. I'll quickly get the information on this island for the pearl. We're out of bait now though, so I'm going to have to go and buy some more. Give me the information. Northern Triangle Island, Northern Triangle Island. Thank you so much, pal. Let me tell you something. That school on Windfall Island is one gorgeous teacher. But the thing is, that gang of 4 little hoodlums always causing trouble for her. Those little delinquents like to cause all sorts of trouble. They go climbing trees and hide behind buildings instead of going to school. What a bunch of savages. Somebody's got to scold those scoundrels and set them straight for the sake of the poor teacher. You hear me, Fry? Okay. Yes. That was on my to-do list already, but thank you. Okay. Alright, now I have to try and not get I'm getting cornered by these guys. Ow. Oh, why does there have to be so many? Ah, they are mortar octopuses. Gotcha. Octopi. Sorry, Lion King, if you get bombed, I'm delivering a pearl. I'm doing as I'm supposed to. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. I must ponder it. I placed Din's pearl in the statue's hands. Now the third one can wait. Because we're going to go check in with Tingle instead. Okay, what a island. Hello, here we are. Let's take a look at this. No bait to find out what the secrets this place holds, but increase our fortune to the north. And another one of these bad boys. I may as well collect the rare blue chew jelly while I can. Oh. A little bit tougher than the other one, I guess. There you go. Interesting little totem here of like different things. You've got like a chew jelly, you've got one of those like one of Ganon's like pig soldiers, you've got a fairy, and then you've got like Tingle up top. How peculiar. And cursed. Oh, oh, there he is. I was like, what? There's more of them. There's more. Heave ho! This is heavy. This is just between you and me. But this guy has another brother. That guy can just come spin this thing instead of me. Heave ho! You have a Tingle bottle, do you not? No, if you're not really a fan of it, do not worry about such things. The Tingle bottle, it is sort of complicated, I suppose. No, do not go out of your way. No, really. I mean, it is quite amusing, the Tingle bottle. I mean, but no, really, I would not expect you to heave ho. Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? Next time, bring me one of my favorites. A chart I haven't seen yet. Please, sir. Just bring me one, please. Goodbye, Mr. Fairy. Please come visit me here at Tingle Tower again, where wonderful fairy magic makes the place spin and spin. Fairy magic or this? Bring you a chart you haven't seen yet. Okay. Can I... Am I able to, like... I guess he has seen those? Because I can't equip a chart to my... I don't know how this works. I can't select a chart to show him or anything. The Tingle bottle. It's amusing. Heave ho. And it's so heavy. Isn't there anyone who can spin this thing for me? You reckon that I'm supposed to do something in regards to the spinning of this thing? I can only make the wind go one way, not make it be a cyclone. It feels like this does feel like I have to do something in regards to whatever's going on here. So I think we'll have to come back here later and figure that one out, but that's definitely unfinished business. So we'll remember that. Now let's go buy this empty bottle. The frame rate drops are really interesting in this game because it's like, it's a lot of the times when nothing's even happening. I just do be swimming. And I guess it's just like, it's a little too hectic. There's 2 cyclones instead of 1, so there's some frame rate drops, which is pretty crazy. All right, person that we've never met before. It's clearance sale time. They're closing in just 5 days. I'm getting the bottle. The next thing I would buy here would probably be the treasure chart, just considering the fact that pieces of heart are not exclusive to this, but this would be most likely like an uncommon unique treasure item. So we have an empty bottle. There you go. For the beautiful price of 500 rupees. It has been done. Now what I can continue to do here is if we go off in this direction, I see the spiky island out to the west, which should be this other fairy island, so we can meet another great fairy by playing our cards right. At least we've been able to do some optional exploration and take a peek at certain areas. But the next thing to do after this great fairy awakening, we'll obviously place that pearl where we need to place it. But I think that buying more bait is absolutely required so we can help this sea chart be less of a empty chart. Is that on fire? Okay. This island is on fire. Now, I am surrounded by water, but I wonder if I can use an empty bottle to just scoop up some seawater or not. You reckon they'll let that happen? I mean, it's about to rain. Ooh, maybe I can use the leaf to put the fire out. Okay, I can pick up seawater. Let's try pouring it on something that's dry and withered. Well, this is not that. Do I have to, like, hit that? Ah, is that enough water to put out that fire, you think? Okay. It's not. But, you know, what can you do? You can just use the fan. You don't even have to use bombs. You can just hit one of those and stun it. Gets rid of the electrical charge. There you go. The more you know. Seems as if I would need to... I don't have anything I think I can throw that's heavy enough. You know? I don't think that this is going to work either, sadly. Alright, there's something to do here in regards to some sort of pressure thing and then a fire to be put out. So it doesn't look like I'll be able to get to this ferry now, sadly. I was hoping to see another ferry before we brought this episode of Wind Waker to a close, but unfortunately not. So we'll have to come back here another time, which means next time we go to get some more bait. We go to learn about some more islands and we place that final pearl at the southern island. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Wind Waker, and I will see you next time.